This might not look like a long exposure seascape photography video, but I promise you it is. I am in the Golfo dei Poeti, at the border between Liguria and Tuscany. It is 6:50 and in an hour, 10 minutes, the golden hour will start. This is the village of Tellaro, one of the most charming villages in Italy. While I finish the Negroni, I will show you why. Salute! 45 minutes before the start of the golden hour, about an hour, 15 minutes before sunset, and the only reason why I could have my Negroni before going for my shooting is because I was here before. I came this morning scouting for this location. I think I found a good spot. There is something happening in the sky, not really clouds, but maybe we will have some colors, but I have a huge problem. We will see. Let's go. And this is my spot. Isn't it beautiful? Something that I really love about photography, especially long exposure seascape photography, is to be able to be in these spots, these beautiful sceneries on my own, where nobody is here. When I came here this morning, it was a mess. There were people everywhere. And of course, the light was not this kind of light. So I really love how photography gives me the chance to have these places all for me. I don't know if you can see, but there is a huge cruise ship right in the middle of my image. And I might need to refine my Photoshop skills for that. Unless at sunset they just go. We will see. I've been tracking my Meteor Earth app to see what was going to happen with the clouds, and it looks a little better than what I thought. So we might have some colors later on, maybe in 15-20 minutes from now. And I know that I might sound a little picky, but this place would look so much better with the very, very rough sea, waves crashing into these rocks, so that I would have magical white water. Nevertheless, this will not happen today. I will work with what is available, which is already a lot. Let me tell you more about this composition. I love how these rocks are acting as leading line to the Isola del Tino. I'm following the rule of thirds. Although my horizon is right on the middle, the rock on the left is on the 1/3 to the left, and the sun is on 1/3 to the right. The middle rock, the bigger rock, instead is a little off the center, which I like. Hopefully the colors will enhance the composition. And through my long exposure, I will be able to smoothen the water and create some lovely movements in the clouds. I'm going to take a test shot just before the sun goes behind the mountains on the right. I will put on my 10 stops. I focused on the main rock in front of me. I'm rotating my filters to the right where it is much brighter. Manual mode, bulb, mirror lock up, my viewfinder is closed, timer, let's see what happens. I'm going to do something really bold. I'm slightly changing my composition. Right now everything is attached in a way to the bottom of these rocks. I will move my composition up a little more so that this center rock, it will look like floating in the middle of the sea. The light is changing very fast. I want to make the most out of what is available. I think that we can see some colors in the sky right at the horizon. So I will take another exposure, of course. And hopefully the cruise ship is kind of blending into the island of Palmaria. Otherwise, Photoshop. F8, 1/40. I'm going again with the 10 stops and a 3 stops graduated filter, slightly rotated to the right. But this time I'm going to give it 3 minutes. Especially at sunset, I always try to lengthen my exposures in order to move my histogram to the right as much as I can without clipping and be able to retrieve information in the shadows. The risk very often in a scene like this where there is a lot of sky is that the camera will be tricked by the light of the sky and will give me a shorter exposure as a base shutter speed. So I always try to lengthen the exposure, move the histogram to the right, and also we know that at this time of the day it's getting darker very fast. While I'm here and waiting for my exposure, sunset is in 3 minutes, I'm thinking this video might get a lot of views or not. This photo might be sold or maybe not. Might get a lot of likes or maybe not. But this experience, what I'm living right now, nobody can take it away. This is why I encourage you to get out, take your cameras. This exposure is just finished and I'm excited to see it. But I'm also excited to say, take your cameras, get out, enjoy photography, enjoy nature. Let's see what happens. So the sun just set and the light keeps on changing on me. So I slightly changed my composition a little more. I'm moving to the right towards the sunset in order to get more color and maybe some reflections on the water. f8 1/20, ISO 64. I will still go with my 10 stops and the graduated 3 stops. Soft 1/20 usually is just over a minute exposure, but that's not the case right now. I will give it 4 minutes. Isn't that cool? While waiting for this exposure, as you can see, I'm wearing the slow your shutter speed T, designed for long exposure photographers. Check it out on my store right here. Appreciate your support. What do you suggest to do? Do you suggest to keep the cruise ship in the photo or take it out? But regardless, while I'm taking my last exposure, I will close this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you enjoyed this corner of Italy. And if you did, leave me a like, write me your comments, share this video with your best friends. And thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.